What's going on, guys? Kagi here. The Berserker best build guides are out for PvP and PvE. They are available on my Discord under the resources channel, and we're going to go over the choices here. Now, as you've seen from a lot of my tier lists, Berserker is generally pretty low. It's primarily meant to be a PvP class. Once Lancer came out, it made it very, very niche. But what it's trying to do is trigger its passive, go into Berserk mode, and then get resets off of the skill Flash, so it can kill. This is way better with a holy build, but all of my best build guides focus on a element. And the element we're focusing on here is Earth, because the passive reduces your defense to give you offense, and the more defense you have, the more offense you will get. Earth also naturally gets a damage percentage bonus, which is also huge for Berserker. Now, as we see at the top, class benefits: reduce 50% defense and increase attack equal to 150% of the reduced attack. Knockback, knockup, immunity, and 25 to 50% damage bonus based on lost HP of the enemy. Very big. Class pairings: priest and mechanician. Those are the two good classes with it. Mechanician has its own innate healing from your class advancement as Berserker. From both trees, you also have HP steal rate, so you will be healing a bunch, but also when you put up the ring for mechanician, you put down your summons, which your bot gives you attack bonus. The circle around you heals you as well as gives you a big defense boost. Then you swap to Berserker, and then you trigger Berserk, lose that defense, gain that attack, and then go ham on them. The biggest downside to Berserker is once you are in Berserk, if you swap classes, you lose Berserk. So you want to have a good secondary class that you only need to go into once in a while, which Priest and Mechanician both do this. Starting at the top right for Top League, we're doing Earth, as I said. We are using Primrose on the bench, trying to get the proper stat bonuses from the fairies at the top. I've had a couple questions about this. The primary stats are for your fairies up at the top. We're also looking at stat priority on the right. Damage increase, PvP damage increase, damage decrease, PvP damage decrease, crit, and pierce rate. We are offensive. We are going for the kill. Then we have level 12 Slaughter, level 12 Fierce Attack, with 4 break frees. This is a crit build. The treasures are primarily team-based ones for Top League. Ideally, you would have your... obviously take these out if they're not ones that apply to your current team, but people that are in your guild, people that are your apprentice, people that are your significant other, things like this. For crystals, we're looking at attack, crit, and tenacity. And for skills, we're using the second, third, and fourth skill of our tree and the top left skill uppercut of the other tree. We have 4 dashes. We have a defense and tenacity reducing ability, which makes it easier for us to kill people. And then Flash, which is the second one in this one right here. If it kills someone, it resets. We'll talk about that more once we get into PvE, because it gets a bit worse there. But the first skill, I forget what it's called, but it's also Flash, and then the second skill, I forget what that's called. But it's 2 dashes, and the second dash is more powerful than the first. So if you need to use the first one to close the gap because uppercut is on cooldown, go ahead and do that. The second one is where most of the damage comes from. Shrine, kill everyone. If there was a game mode that Berserker was made for. It's either Crystal Battlefield or Shrine, to just get those crazy amount of kills, get people flash, 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 flash. If as soon as you get the kill, reset, 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 reset. Very powerful, really cool. Slaughter's cooldown is only per character. So is the flash. So is if you had holy. Holy is also per person. So each one can trigger per each person that you're going to kill. Shrine is exactly the same, no differences besides the treasures that you will slightly move stuff around because you are solo. You want to be doing the group attack ones. Even though your dashes hit multiple enemies, even though the dash may hit a single target, it is considered a AoE because it can hit multiple. Then Guild War in the bottom left. This is another decent one for this class. It is not as good because you can't. Ideally, you should be going for a singular area, protecting it, collecting the crystals, messing with people. If you are someone on the team that's main job is to run around and mess with people, Berserker Mech or Berserker Priest is good for that. Now let's transition over to PVE. Alright, now we're talking about PVE. Everything's the same on the top left. Moving on to Guild Boss in the top right. Obviously, you should be changing them based on the element that you are fighting. You should, if you have it available to you, Holy, Fire if you have Winter Cherry, and then whatever the weakness is for that one. But then our skills do change a bit. We are dropping Flash and the fourth skill, Flash, and then the Return Slash for two quick skills, as we see right here, Combo, Caught, and Cross Slash. They are quick abilities. You don't generally have to worry about the minus attack on the Guild Boss, but it's a quick ability and will take advantage of your Berserk state increased attack. We're also looking at Slaughter Fierce Attack, mainly because Guild Boss has a large health pool, so it's going to be spending a lot of time under 50%, so your Slaughter is going to trigger a bunch. Fierce Attack will help you get it down quicker. The two treasures right here listed are primarily based on someone on your guild being in your team. Oh, I wonder you're in Guild Boss. Down here for Path of Fire, we're looking at a very similar build. You can move things around. The issue here for Berserker and PvE is Flash, your main skill that you're focusing on, only gives you a reset if it kills a adventurer or player. Whereas if you kill a monster with it, you get a 50% refund, which if it's not 100%, it's 0%. Just how it is. Making our way down around, just very interesting. Carnation for Path of Fire is going to be very, very important, especially for those every 2 levels, or if the every 5 level is something like what's it called, Ice Princess that has a bunch of summons. Carnation is going to help you out a lot in those AoE fights. Then we have Elemental Realm. Obviously you want to use whatever is powerful for that element, but we had to pick one. We had to pick one to focus on, and this is the element that we're generally using, so this is the one that we're showing here. Whatever the element is that day is the one you should be using. Let's talk about the Earth one. You want to use your stun effects for when it puts up its shield and go for the kill that way. Now, Earth can be a very interesting rotation one in something like Wind Elemental Realm, because Carnation's AoE is very vast and will allow you to do good group damage to the lots of enemies in the Wind Realm. Let me know what you guys think for the Berserker down below, and until next time, guys.